Chiki chiki wah wah, chiki chiki coo. Chiki chiki wah wah, chiki chiki boo. Chiki chiki beep beep, see see see. Hey, it's G the Bee Man here. We got a call from a guy who wanted us to come and inspect his beehive. He reckons there's some honey that's ready for harvesting, so we've come to take a look. It does look like a much bigger colony than what we used to, so we'll definitely be putting on our bee suits. A bee suit is probably the most important piece of equipment that you can buy as a beekeeper. If you don't have a bee suit, you will get stung, and it will be very painful. Another really important piece of equipment that you need for beekeeping is a smoker. We're using pine needles in our smoker, which seems to work quite nicely, and it helps us keep the bees under control. We're going to take a look at the brood chamber first, and just make sure everything is alright in there. And then we'll go on and have a look at the super and see what's happening with the honey. That's the queen excluder there to keep the queen inside the brood chamber and to prevent her from going up into the super and laying brood in the super. Okay, let's get our first frame out of this brood chamber and see what's going on. As you can see, the bees are still drawing out the comb on this frame. Not too much going on here. Guess they're just getting on with their work. Let's take a look at the second frame here. A lot of capped brood here, which is good. Look at that. That looks like a queen cup to me. I could be wrong, but it looks like a queen cup, which means that the bees are either probably looking to replace an old queen or a sick queen, or maybe they're planning on swarming. If any other beekeepers are watching this right now, maybe you can tell me what's going on here. I'd be very interested to know. Everything appears to be quite healthy inside the brood chamber. It looks like quite a strong colony. They seem to be very active, which is good. We're going to close up the brood chamber now and move on to the honey super to see if there's any honey that needs harvesting. Okay, let's open up this honey super, see what's going on inside here. Here's the first frame of honey. As you can see, there's a little bit of honey in there, but not too much. Let's check the next frame. There's a little bit more capped honey there, but still, it's not a full frame. They still have some work to do. Overall, there's definitely not enough honey to harvest. We'll have to give the bees another 2 weeks or so for them to fill it up, and then perhaps we can take these frames out and take them for harvesting. So maybe not as much honey as the owner thought there would be. There's a hell of a lot of bees flying around here. They obviously have some honey to defend. They appear to be quite aggressive. I'm being bombarded quite heavily here, and thankfully I've got my suit on, otherwise I would definitely be getting stung. The owner of this hive got stung 4 times. I've just had to ask him to step away from the area. He even got stung on his eyelid. Can you believe it? The joys of beekeeping. So that was quite a successful hive inspection, apart from a few stings. I didn't get stung though. I still haven't been stung, and I intend to keep a clean track record, but I'm sure one day that will change. But for now, I'm sting free. We'll be back in 2 weeks to check on that honey super, and hopefully there will be some honey for us to harvest, which will be nice. It will actually be our first honey harvest if that happens. So yeah, this is G the Bee Man signing off. Goodbye.